Hey guys, what is going on? This is your old pal CHH. I just want to say, I just saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the theater. What an experience. I have not had a lot of great experiences with Fathom events, but they actually just used what I assume was the Dark Sky 4K. It rocked the house. I mean, it was awesome. So good, especially the dinner table scene. Oh, when you saw the bone lamps, the skeleton lamps, and then the face lamp above the table, and then Grandpa trying to hit her with the head. Amazing. Just amazing. All right, guys, so we got some physical media news today. This was a video I alluded to months ago where some of the people involved with Saw were really kind of like putting some feelers out there. We talked about this, and this is an interesting situation. This is not at all what I thought Lionsgate was going to do. I'm getting more and more confused by them. We've gotten more Lionsgate announcements over the last week that weren't Lionsgate Limited. Here they are promoting this Lionsgate Limited for all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, we're not doing Devil's Rejects for Lionsgate Limited. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing Saw films for. And I guess maybe part of it is these movies will have bigger audiences, so they are throwing more caution to the wind. They're able to sell a lot more outright to the Amazons, however all that stuff works. But let's get into it, guys. So basically, we're getting some new Saw films, and maybe next year we'll get more. So we're getting Saw 2, 3, and 4 in 4K. We have the artwork. We're going to look at the back and see what they say, and see if there's something else that's interesting happening with this that is not exactly the end of the world, but it's also like, oh, here we go. Let's start right here, guys. Here's Saw 2. We've got Tobin Bell, a.k.a. Jigsaw, John Kramer with his oxygen mask on. 2 is one that I think is a fan favorite. You know, 2 is where we really saw Wahlberg come in and let it rip. I think John Kramer is at his darkest. I've always been open that I think the original Saw films are the best. I'm not really a big fan of X. It's too black and white for me. Everybody's supposed to just love John Kramer. And 2, I didn't like John when I first saw this movie. I thought he was an evil man. You know, I thought Wahlberg wasn't perfect, but at the end of the day, he wasn't trapping people and doing all this stuff. I really liked Donnie Wahlberg in this movie. But here's our cover art, 4K UHD plus Blu-ray plus digital, which is important. I know it's people want to know if they have the digital. Like I said, look at the side, not a Lionsgate Limited. But here's the back. Okay, so on the back, the number one thing you'll see is this. It's R-rated. I'm assuming this is the theatrical rated cut. But as you can see, we've got audio commentaries by Darren Lynn Bousman, Donnie Wahlberg, Beverly Mitchell, etc., etc. The Scott Tibbs documentary, The Story Behind the Story, Greg Hoffman, In Memoriam. That. Now, 4K and Blu-ray exclusive. So I'm assuming all the other stuff is stuff that's been on there. This is what's interesting. New Blood, director Darren Lynn Bousman looks back. So I guess that's a new interview. Appreciating Life, Tobin Bell on Saw 2. So they got Tobin to talk about the movie. Establishing Shot with Darren Lynn Bousman. And theatrical trailer. Now, it's R-rated, but the special features are not rated. I wonder if they just aren't going to spend the money to restore both cuts. I mean, this isn't... If this was a boutique label, I could see them doing it, but I guess with this just being studio releases, they're just doing that. But you know what's going to end up happening? They'll probably do the unrated cuts in a big box set down the road. You know, they'll take the profits that they make off of these, and then they'll do the unrated box set, you know, down the road. But somebody actually told me that the theatrical cuts are kind of more rare to get than anything because I think on physical media, these always came out unrated. So maybe there's some, I don't know, maybe some people be interested in that, the fact that these are R-rated cuts because they're more rare. I don't know. But, you know, that's Saw 2. Next, we'll look at Saw 3. Let's get that pulled up. What I think is the best one of the series. And by the way, these are all going to be available in late October, I think the 23rd. All right, so here's Saw 3. We've got the pigs on the front. I definitely like this cover art the most so far. I forgot what for. I like this one with the pigs. Again, 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital. And let's look at the back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Disc 1, 4K Ultra HD. Disc 2, Blu-ray. And then there's the 4K and Blu-ray exclusives. As you can see, we've got the same thing, the audio commentaries, the mini documentaries that were made when these came out. 4K and Blu-ray extras. Make your own choices. Darren Lynn Bousman looks back. And then the clock is ticking. Tobin Bell on Saw 3. And then theatrical trailer. Apparently the theatrical trailer was not put on the original releases. I mean, it does say it is under the 4K and Blu-ray exclusives. Again, this is R-rated, but it is Dolby Vision and Atmos, so that's good. At least Lionsgate's doing that. Again, R-rated, special features not rated. So that is Saw 3. I mean, it's cool that they definitely got some features, and it's like, if you are going to give me features, get Tobin Bell, for God's sakes. Get him to talk about these. Now, at the time of recording this, it's showing that this is currently unavailable. Maybe they just have these listed, or maybe they already sold out of the pre-orders. I don't know. We're having a big issue right now with pre-orders selling out fast online right now. But now let's move on to Saw 4, the 4K. Here it is, currently unavailable. We don't know when or if this will be back in stock. I wouldn't worry about that. They'll get that back. I mean, they just announced it. Okay, Saw 4's artwork is pretty cool. It's definitely the most bright. You've got Billy the Puppet on there. Saw 4, pretty good look on that one, I got to admit. Saw 4 is not my favorite, but I do know a lot of people like it. There is some traps in here that I definitely really like from a vigilante standpoint. All right, guys, so disc 1, there you have it. Audio commentaries with Darren Lynn Bousman and actor Lyric Bent. Audio commentaries with Orrin Cools and Mark Berg. Executive producer Peter Block. Darren's video diary. The traps of Saw 4. The props of Saw 4. All that good stuff. Saw 4 music video by X Japan. Now 4K Blu-ray exclusives. We have Game Over. Darren Lynn Bousman looks back on Saw 4. My Work Will Continue. Tobin Bell on Saw 4 and in theatrical trailer. And once again, this is R-rated with special features not rated. So, I don't know. This is going to be one of those things. I mean, I remember the movies still being pretty damn gory in the theater. I definitely saw them in the theater. How much more gory they are at the home video releases now, it's kind of hard for me to even comment on that because I don't necessarily know. You know, but that's the situation we're looking at. That's the situation we're dealing with. So those are on Amazon. I'm sure they'll be back. Right now, they're showing currently unavailable. As a matter of fact, I don't even have any of them pre-ordered at the time of recording this. So those are coming out. I think it's October 23rd or something. It's in October. I mean, it's later October, before Halloween. But those will be fun to watch right before Halloween. So, guys, there you have it. October 21st, not 23rd. October 21st. I may as well go ahead and get 2 pre-ordered right now. So keep that on lock, guys, if you're interested in that. And if we get more information, I'll let people know. But there you have it, guys. Saw 2, 3, and 4 coming to 4K this Halloween. Let's play a game. R-rated, of course. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.